Welcome back to another episode of Thommo and Oz.
We're back.
What episode are we up to now?
We're on season 2.
Season 2, episode 3 of season 2.
Third episode. Just off the top, thank you guys for the love on last episode. It's above and beyond our best performing episode at the moment. So shout out Ned for bringing us views.
Yeah, it's really good that he could branch out to his followers
And also, just very quietly, very, very quietly, I heard some of the album last night.
You're in the secret
Watch
listening
out.
party, yeah.
Watch out. August 20 was the official release date now, so
August 20. So how far away?
14 days?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Friday week. Let's
So
go.
get ready for that shit. But yeah, thanks for all the love on last episode. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. We've got a Senecom ad. I don't really appreciate giving them any love. I'm going to skip that ad really quick.
Dude, it's Didier.
Dude, fuck Senecom. Anyway, thanks for interrupting. Where are we now? We're in space. What happened? I guess we're gonna watch a man walk on the. Alright, so we've got a man walking on the moon. That's our new background for this episode. It wasn't the plan, but here we are.
Well, doesn't always go to plan, does it? In the first minute, we had something lined up.
Oh, speaking of things not going to plan, Oz. Not that we're in it, but it's another lockdown.
Lockdown number 6. How cool is that? I mean, the news came out. I just clapped my hands together and started frothing at the mouth. Here we go. Another 7 days of doing absolute jack shit. Can't go to work. Can't go anywhere except if I'm going to freaking go to the supermarket or exercise. That's just awesome. I mean, I'm
it's great.
just ecstatic about the news.
And just gauging off the public's reaction by seeing some man in an anonymous mask walking the streets last night with a "Ban Dan" sign. I'm gauging that everyone's very happy about it. Very happy. No, but seriously, I saw some dude with an anonymous mask with at just some random corner in town. There was like very little traffic.
Oh, like the
anonymous
on the internet
white mask.
Yeah, I get it.
And he was just standing there. He had a big sign, like big "Ban Dan."
Maybe he wanted to write bandana, but he wrote his face.
And I was with my little brother, my girlfriend. My girlfriend was driving, and my little brother was in the back seat. And he wound down the window and said, "Yeah, fuck Dan." And he started sprinting for some reason. And he was like, "Yeah, what he said, yeah." So that was like the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen.
That's awesome. Dan.
And then we were trying to speculate, because for some reason, Daniel, I love Mr. Andrews. It's a shit job. Wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Why 8 p.m. did the lockdown start?
I know, it's so weird.
So we saw him at like 7:50. And then when he started yelling at him, he started running. And my little brother said, "Yeah, he's probably got curfew." As much as he hates the law, he'll abide it.
Yeah. I respect that. Yeah, no, that's a funny sentiment saying "Ban Dan." Ban Dan from what?
Ban Dan. Dude, Ban Dan.
Ban Dan.
And then I was thinking maybe it wasn't even a Dan Andrews. Maybe he just doesn't like Dan.
Yeah, some poor bloke out there. Yeah.
But 8 p.m. was such a shit time to have the lockdown.
Yeah, I agree. It's been midnight every other time, right?
Yeah. Well, that's
like 11:59 or whatever.
And I was trying to figure out why. Someone told me they reckon it's because, like, to try and stop people from going out.
Yeah,
like to get one last hurrah in, because I guess that's worse for. But then I was thinking, when I was driving home from work, I finished work at 6 o'clock. Like, I saw a bunch of people just pulling up to pubs on the way home.
Really?
I don't think it stopped anyone.
Just get one last beer for the road, I guess. Yeah, no, I guess so, because I still had to go to work this morning, and yeah, it was dead as, like, really quiet. Like, normally people, like, for whatever reason, they're like, let's get one last movie in, and like it's just filthy the next day. But yeah, maybe because it was the 8 p.m. that saved us. So cheers, Dan. Honestly, that was actually kind of helpful.
You, and I just would like to give one more shout out to our background that's changed again.
Why is it on the?
I think this is what we had the other Anyway,
Similar, yeah. More
It's
like
just-
zoomed in.
this thing's just taking a mind of its own now. So
I can't wait to see what's next.
yeah, honestly, honestly.
That's awesome.
So lockdown again. What's getting you through this one? Because not much is getting me through it.
Well, it's just like again, like
It's just what are we? What is it? 6? Is it officially number 6 or 5?
yeah, I think so. Lockdown 6. So
Lost count.
yeah, exactly. That's how bad it is yet.
So
Losing
frustrating,
count because it just keeps happening again and again. But yeah, no, it just kind of sucks. But I guess kind of at this point, like I'm very lucky that I'm in a place where it's like it's not really hitting me too hard.
Yeah.
Like financially or like even mentally, I feel in a place sort of like way better than like last year when it first came around, like the quarantine and that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now it's just kind of like it is frustrating, but it's also like just it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's funny you say that because I think for most of them, I've been mentally the same. Like it's just like fuck, we just got to do it.
Yeah.
But this one, like last night, we got home from it was my little sister's birthday. We got bowling. We got to bowl luckily, and come home and I just kind of laid in bed. I was like, fuck, again.
Yeah.
I was just like drained for no reason. Just like great, this is 7 days.
Yeah.
So like every day just seems to be going faster and faster anyway. But the lockdowns just make everything's just
Yeah,
stopped.
it's just
Work cuts back.
Yeah.
They don't need us.
yeah. No, I won't be working for
So
another week. So
frustrating. So we've got to fill in the time somehow. What have you been doing in this one? I know it's been one day, but
yeah.
you got any like movies on the to watch list or?
Yeah, just the same old shit. Like kind of just watching movies, but yeah, I've been going back through like the Paul Thomas Anderson movies again.
Yeah.
I watched The Master, There Will Be Blood again. Phantom Thread, I watched that a couple of days ago. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I don't think I.
Yeah, it's really good though.
I'm no movie buff, but There Will Be Blood and The Master. You watch them. Watch those movies.
They're like the best movies ever.
They are phenomenal. And Daniel Day-Lewis is like
He's like the best actor ever.
he's the goat.
He's
so good.
yeah, literally the Michael Jordan of acting. But
It's so annoying too because we were booked in to go see Suicide Squad.
yeah,
tonight,
literally
the
tonight
new
we're
one.
gonna go see it.
So that's really good, and I'm really glad we didn't get to see that.
That's awesome, man. Loved it.
I've actually been looking forward to that too. Like I don't really care for that. Are they DC?
Yeah, it's part
I
of
don't
DC.
really care for that universe sort of whatever, blah blah. But I was looking forward to that one.
Mm.
Looking forward to see John Cena with a tinfoil hat on.
Dude, John Cena's awesome. I love John Cena.
He's in
And he's just like in
everything.
everything now, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a bit the same. I was sort of like, I watched all the Marvel movies.
You have to, didn't you? You watched
Yeah, I
them
watched
in
them
like
all,
a
like-
2-week
Yeah.
span or something. Yeah?
Yeah, it might have been 2 weeks. That's crazy. That's like 27 of them. Anyway, yeah, I watched them all before like Endgame came out. Or like, no, I didn't quite get the Endgame opening, but it was still at the theaters. So when I saw Endgame, it was like me and like 2 other people.
Yeah.
And I already like knew what happened, but yeah, they were really good. But yeah, I tried with the DC movies. I've seen a few of them. Like I saw the new Justice League and
Yeah. The old Zack Snyder.
Snyder
cut.
cut. I saw the original shit cut as well. Batman, Superman. I've seen the original Suicide Squad. That sucks.
That does suck.
You seen that?
Yeah,
haven't you?
and did you ever see Birds of Prey? The
No.
Harley Quinn one?
No,
Don't.
you didn't rate it.
I thought it was terrible.
Mm.
I don't know what... Like, Margot Robbie's great. As
She's
Harley Quinn.
very good
She's
for that
unreal.
character.
But I don't know if it was just, like, the way the movie was written or, like, the story was just... It was not good. Me and my girlfriend went to see it in gold class and it was not worth it.
The missus didn't like it either, or
Nah.
no?
She usually just, like, a yes man for movies.
Mm.
And Jeffrey Bezos, Amazon Prime Video. Thank you, Jeff.
That's
This-
really funny,
This TV is literally taking a mind of its own today. It's great.
dude.
Where are we now? Who knows? But yeah, at least we were lucky. We got to see Space Jam last week.
yeah, that was funny.
Space Jam. Fuck. Give us just an overarching review, just a quick review of the whole movie. So basically, just script word for word.
What the hell was that?
What in the Matrix hell?
What? It was it's just it's a kids movie for a start. It's just a really goofy, dumb couple of hours of just watching LeBron trying to act, and
He can't.
It's just it's just a kind of sorry, watered down version of the original Space Jam. But I respect where they went with it, and it's like with a movie like that, it's like, you know, I like to think I'm a bit of a film buff in that. It's like I like movies, but I like. You're an idiot if you're trying to like be like, like the cinematography and like the nuanced performance from LeBron James.
You got to go into those movies with like a completely different mindset, just like
turn your brain off.
Yeah, like if I had to give that movie a word, fun.
It was fun. It was a fun movie.
Laughing our asses off sitting next to each other at all this stupid shit and
it's hilarious.
Some of the references to like old movies and stuff are funny as.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I liked that aspect of it. I thought that was cool, like all the Easter eggs and stuff from old movies.
And just watching LeBron try to do anything that isn't play basketball is just really fun. He cannot act for shit.
I've
Dom, I love you, Dom. Dom, we can get through this, Dom.
Dad, dab.
Oh, what a phenomenal
it's just it's like, you know, who wrote this and
it's so funny. And I still want to talk about the fact that I reckon this is a full-on conspiracy. There is no coincidence that they named the kid Dom and the movie's all about family. It can't be a coincidence.
No. I mean, yeah, like it feels like someone like in the writer's room had just binged all the Fast and Furious movies and then forgot about it, and subconsciously he's just thinking about, we need a name for this kid. And it's like, Dom, really? That's the best you could come up with, Dom? What should the theme be? Family, of course, family.
But genuinely, I do not believe that was a coincidence. There's no way that was a coincidence.
No, it has to be.
Dom. Family. Finally.
That's another movie that was just fun. Like
Fast 9. I don't think we ever said that we saw that either.
Yeah.
Fast 9 was fun.
And you haven't seen any of the
None of them.
Other 8.
And I still enjoyed it for what it was. Like, obviously, it's like, if I was to be like the weird critic guy, I'd be like, it was a pretty shit movie.
Of course.
Like, the story was weird. Dom turned into the Incredible Hulk in many scenes.
Legit. But it's like, yeah, it's a shit movie, but it's like, I don't think I've ever laughed that hard in a movie theater before.
No.
It was hilarious.
No, and I think I was talking to my workmate the other day about this, how we all went as a big group, and I was sitting next to you, and you'd already seen it.
Yeah, that's right,
So you prepped me for a couple of scenes that were like, watch this, this is
like,
funny as.
You won't believe
that added to it so much, because I was like, I'm just waiting for the next funny thing in this movie. It's supposed to be about racing cars.
And then, like, I'd forgotten stuff, and then it like, oh yeah, that happened. That, you know, just the stupidest stuff.
Every single day, I quote the drag race between Dom and his little brother.
Yeah.
When they're driving down the strip across the bridge, and they both got like the nitrous button, and it cuts to John Cena's, and he flicks it, and he's getting there, and Dom goes, too soon. And then it cuts back to John Cena, and he goes, no! He loses the race.
It was just so typical,
acting.
like, over-the-top, dramatic, you know, typical action garbage.
It was so funny. But the acting was just bad. I don't know if the acting was bad.
They just got to mail it in, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
pack it in. And, like, they're doing another one of that, aren't they? Isn't there another movie that's supposed to be in 2 parts?
I think 10 is the last one, and it's going to be parts 1 and 2. So I am beyond keen to see that at the movie theater.
Make your money.
See that at the movies again. But yeah, no. And all the other ones are really good too. I quite like that film series.
I have been told that I need to watch at least the early Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, it's hard to say where to cut off, because like you might as well watch all of them. But
yeah,
personally, I think the first one, Tokyo Drift, the 5th one's pretty good, and then, you know, after that, it's all much of a muchness. But
I will watch them eventually.
Yeah, like they are really good.
I haven't been in like a movie watching mood. I feel like I'm only really enjoying movies at the cinemas now.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I want to talk about this. I was looking. We went to go see. We're in space now behind this man.
Go on.
What are you doing? Who is controlling you?
Why are you running?
Anyway, if you're listening to the audio version, come watch the video, because we're on a trip. It seems.
We don't know where we're going. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I went to see Black Widow on the weekend, last weekend. Good movie.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I've seen
Scarlett Johansson, David Harbour, incredible actors. I love them both. And it was busy. It's the first movie I've been to in so long that's been busy. Because during COVID, it's just like no one goes to the movies.
No.
Like we'd go with like 6 or 7 other mates, and there'd be 2 people in the back.
Yeah, we used to go like the Sunday Sunday session,
and no one would come. So this was a Saturday night. Black Widow had only been out for I think it's been out
a couple
for
of weeks or something. Yeah,
and it was like busy. I was like, I was kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, you sort of get the crowd atmosphere.
Yeah, get a bit of atmosphere. Haven't had that for ages.
Mm-hmm.
Crowds are shit.
It really is, isn't it?
People suck. Yeah. People suck ass. So first of all, I forgot about the old wrapper crunching. People have like ice creams and M&Ms and Maltesers and shit. So annoying. In front, behind. Yeah. Frustrating as shit. Watching the movie, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Keep getting through, like halfway. And there was 2 weird things that really just like shocked me. I was like, what the fuck just happened? One point, it was like a sort of silent bit in the movie. Very back left corner. Genuinely sounded like a chihuahua or something. Just... like, what the fuck just happened? Out of nowhere. I kind of just like...
Yeah,
looked, I was like, that must have just been nothing. And then, I'd say no more than 10 minutes later... someone's choking on popcorn. Like, not like...
Yeah.
Like someone was standing behind him, hitting his back like...
full Heimlich.
It was so loud.
Yeah.
And it was not like hit him a few times, he's fine now. It was like 20 times.
Really?
Just sitting there, just listening to this fucking...
What, you're trying to watch the movie?
Just trying to watch Black Widow in action. What the fuck is going on? It was so loud too.
Dude, people
suck.
People have no like self-awareness in movies, like, and it's like you've paid like $16 for a ticket, and so's everyone else, and you just want to watch the movie, and there's so annoying. Like I've had dudes like 2 seats away from me, and they're just like crunching on the ice from their drink, and it's like, why did you come here? Why?
Like, I feel self-conscious when the straw moves around in a cup and it makes... I get self-conscious of that noise.
Yeah.
Crunching ice. What kind of self-awareness do you have?
I wish I remember... Oh, God, I wish I remember what movie it was, but it's like all I could think about. It's like, I can't even watch a movie right now. I'm just watching this guy chew ice. And it's just so annoying.
Dude, I want to talk about that. Do you chew ice? Can you chew ice?
I can. I just don't. I'm just not really into it that much. I kind of just leave it.
There's a couple people that I know that genuinely, like, every time they have ice in their drink, like, crunch it.
Yeah. Who?
Jacko and Tynan.
Yeah, right.
You boys. Calling you out on a major platform now.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll chew, like, 1 cube or something, but I'm not, like, wolfing down.
Well, Jacko has a nickname for them. They're called Snackies. So every time he gets a drink with ice in it, he goes, this one's got Snackies.
Like he thinks he's got some bonus?
I think I have that disease, though. I don't know. It's not a disease. It's like a condition. There's a name for it, but I have no idea what it is. Where I cannot stand listening to people eat.
Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, no, I have the exact same.
Like... just weird little noises. Like, I think that's why I can't watch, like, ASMR shit as well, because I just don't like...
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, no, well, yeah, I get... Yeah, when we're at the movie theater or something, it's like, I feel kind of self-conscious about that. Like, I don't like chewing my own food in the quiet scenes. Yeah, like, I like to wait till there's a big action thing. It's like, all right, I'll start wolfing down, you know?
Even like popcorn, which isn't that loud when you eat it.
Yeah.
Just, you put one in your mouth, go...
Yeah, legit, and you can just like, you're just like, dude, everyone's listening to me right now. I'm ruining the movie for everyone. Yeah. I'm just fully self-aware when I'm watching a movie. I also noticed when we went to see, it was Black Widow. We were in a very far cinema, like the furthest one down. So one of the smaller screens, smaller seats and stuff. There was the first time I think in maybe forever. I didn't really feel immersed in the movie because the screen didn't feel big enough. Yeah, right.
Because we were so far back, because there were so many people, we were like 4 rows from the back.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like the screen was taking up enough of my vision.
Yeah, well.
And I didn't feel the same immersion. Like, even with Space Jam. Like, I didn't feel the same immersion I did there.
Yeah, right. So you felt it in Space Jam. It felt.
Yeah, like
immersed,
I felt.
yeah.
You know how like when you just get encapsulated.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're
No, I
like,
know what you
"Fuck,
mean.
I'm like in the crowd here or whatever.
Yeah, you were in 7. Were you in 7 for
7,
Black Widow?
yeah. Which
yeah.
is
It's like the kind of bigger one, but I think the screens is probably still the same as the smaller theaters.
Yeah.
So
I just didn't feel like into it for some reason. Maybe it was the like fucking chihuahua in the back.
yeah, that
left
might have
corner
had something to do
that
with
kind
it.
of pulled me out of it. And
Sub-
then the dude dying from choking on something.
That's the worst, man.
That's the worst experience I've ever had in cinema, though. I've never had like annoying, loud movies.
Yeah, well, like you say, I feel like whenever I go, it's like no one's there. I'm trying to think the last busy movie I saw, but yeah, I remember when we saw Toy Story 4. That was pretty packed.
That was packed.
But,
That's a phenomenal movie.
That's a really good movie.
I love that
And
movie.
we saw that in Cinema 1. That's like the peak cinema there. It's like the biggest one, and yeah, that's probably the busiest.
Have you ever seen a 4D movie?
I have. I think I was like 9 or 10 or something. I don't remember what. I think it was like some orangutan movie, or
Was it at like Movie World by any chance?
I reckon it would have been. It might have
I
been.
remember seeing that. I think I've told this story on the podcast before. Going to see Shrek in 4D and I was scared.
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to sit at the back where the chairs didn't move and stuff. But we went to see, I don't know if I've told this one. Jacko and I we went away for a weekend to go visit some of his family that live up near Melbourne. And we found a cinema nearby that was screening Sonic the Hedgehog, the animated one,
Yeah, that's
in 4D.
Yeah.
That was the wildest shit I've ever experienced. It's just a random, like a normal movie theater, and just one of their theaters just happened to be 4D. We're like, what the fuck? Why not? Let's just go do it.
That's awesome.
Get in the chair, and it's like fucking bulk as.
Yeah.
It's like literally this width, and like the armrests were like that and stuff. And I think one of the early scenes, you see him running, like at his Sonic speed.
Yeah.
And the chair like moves forward like I could not enjoy the movie because it was like and then there's like wind and shit hitting your face and like rain and it was the maddest shit I've ever seen. And it was Sonic of all movies, so everything's like it was barely any time to stop. Because then we watched it again when we came back here. All the boys watched it at the movies.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah. You're waiting
still,
for it. Yeah.
I
It's
get
nice.
to not move for once.
Yeah, I'm not really into like the gimmicky kind of way of like 3D and
Yeah, no.
like I don't even know if you can still see 3D movies.
Well,
I
that's
should
what-
know.
I think Jess noticed that on there's a new sign at the movies, just a paper like poster that's got all the ticket prices on it, and it does have 3D as a ticket price.
Yeah, well, it must be just like one-off sessions.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like maybe some other cinemas like in Victoria have
Yeah, okay.
like our movie
Yeah.
cinema doesn't have 3D anymore.
Like, yeah, it's just like all village cinemas or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, no, 3D fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I think I saw Avatar in 3D. I saw How to Train Your Dragon in 3D.
I love that franchise.
I think that's it. Yeah, I hated Avatar. I need to watch it again, but probably because I was 10 and didn't get it. But yeah, I think I'm like the only person that just hated Avatar. It's just the most boring.
I don't think I can really remember it.
It's been too long since I've seen it, but
What a strange concept. Who thinks of that? Blue people.
yeah, blue people, and they're
They
like,
have sex through their hair.
yeah, that's like one of the few details I do remember. Wonder why. Don't they have to like save the imaginary forest or something? Like the government's gonna come in and tear down their environment.
That sounds about right. I think I remember the blue people are like 7 foot tall,
Yeah,
and they were fighting like some American dudes in mechs.
and one of the American dudes like can't walk, so he becomes one of the blue people, and he's like, no, they're actually good. Let's save them.
Oh, that's right.
What was his name again?
John.
Is it?
No, I
You
got
just
no
guessed.
idea.
It's gonna destroy me now. Look it up.
John David. I'm gonna actually. Like Cooper. The name sort of... I feel like it's right there.
It's
on the
something
tip of my brain.
stupid.
You can't... John...
Jake.
Jake
Sully. That's
Jake.
not at all what I thought it was going to be.
Sully.
Get out of the way, Jake. Jake, get out of the way.
Jake.
Jake Sully. That's such a Marine's name.
Jake's... It is, isn't it? Sorry, yes, sir.
Dude, I could never join the army.
Jake Sully. Sorry, yes, sir.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Speaking of Avatar, this is a really weird transition, but I just thought of this. The Olympics have been going on recently. Did you see the windsurfer dude?
Yeah, dude. And he had the arrow on
the
there.
Avatar arrow. And then he had like a speech after the game or before the race and was like, yeah, I'm just really hoping to like channel the Avatar's airbending energy because, you know, he's like the last airbender and all this shit.
Really?
It's like, yeah, that's good on that dude.
That's
and he
awesome.
He won gold.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So he
I
must
only
have
saw
gone
the photo.
fucking full Avatar state for it. But
That's fucking awesome, dude.
imagine just having the confidence to shave your head apart from an arrow and paint it blue.
Let alone at the Olympics when everyone's watching you.
Yeah.
And winning gold.
Imagine windsurfing.
How
The Olympics makes me realise how many strange sports there are in the world.
So true.
You know which one always fucks me up?
Yeah, was it?
Steeplechase. Who invented that?
That would be the worst sport to compete in. Like,
Let's
you're
do
running.
big hurdles, but water and ahead of them.
Well, that's the thing for me. It's like, you gotta run with wet shoes. Like, is that really just part of the fucking challenge of it?
Terrible feeling too.
It's the worst. Like, what a dumb sport.
Steeplechase.
What's like the best sport?
To watch?
Yeah.
Like at the Olympics? Well, I love the basketball, but that's biased.
Swimming's quite good to watch.
Yeah. I watched the high jump final this year, the men's high
Yeah,
jump. I really enjoyed that.
Didn't catch the end of it, which was like when everything cool happened.
Yeah,
but,
so did you know what happened with that?
yeah, they like said, let's both get gold.
They the two top dudes, there was a Italian dude in
Qatar, wasn't it?
Qatar, yeah, that's it. And they both jumped 2:37, I think, which is ridiculous to think
insane.
about. And they apparently they could have jumped it off for a gold medal, but they just both took it.
I think they were like mates or something. Like they knew each other or something.
Did you hear about the Italian dude's story?
Did he break his leg or something?
Yeah, in like 2016 or something, he had like a almost career-ending or like a career-threatening injury. Because then on some of his last jumps, he had the cast out next to him.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it had Tokyo 2020 written on it, and they crossed it out in 2021. But like that, watching it's crazy. Those dudes levitate. But then thinking about 2.37 meters.
Yeah.
Like I'm 193 centimeters, not even 2 meters.
Yeah, so they like clear you by like over a foot.
Huge.
It's insane.
You would look, every single one of them would have to look up to the bar to see it. And they're just jumping sideways over it.
So, like, I just don't get it. Like, they just defy all, like, logic.
It's the same as, like, long jump and triple jump.
Yeah.
I watched the women's triple jump final as well, because that was on at the same time as the high jump. And there was some... First of all, I think this is not fair. She was 6'4", the chick that won it, and the rest of the chicks were like 6 foot, if that.
Oh, really?
So she was just built for it, and she just like triple jump's insane because you like do hop, step, jump, or whatever.
Yeah.
And she jumped like it was like 8 meters.
Really?
After slowing down for 2 other jumps and just fucking fly.
Just crazy.
Ridiculous.
Like, it really just like shows like how like the human body can go, like how far it goes.
Ridiculous. And like the one that really got me recently, 400-meter hurdles final. The dude, I think his name was Warholm.
Yeah, the Norwegian dude.
Yeah,
Norway.
And I watched a TikTok about it last night that was really cool, where the world record for hurdles, 400-meter hurdles, was at the start of this year. I think it was about 40. I think it was like 46.7 or something. And Warholm broke it. That's not in the Olympics at like 46 something. And then at the Olympics, he broke it by like 45.5 or something.
Yeah.
The second place got under 46 seconds, and the third place got just over 46. So the top three of this race beat the world record that was set, that was being held at the start of this year. Just fucking crazy.
Yeah, it'd be so bittersweet. It's happened a few times this Olympics where people like break a world record but not get the top prize, or like.
Guys, welcome to the end of the episode that was very short this week. We apologise, but there's a reason that it was extra short. We fucked up.
Technical difficulties as per usual, but alas, there is a silver lining.
There's silver lining. The silver lining is this thing right here. No, it's not O.J. Simpson's Pursuit, but that is what it is. Patreon. We are starting a Patreon. We have extra content and we don't know where to put it. We don't want to put it on the YouTube channel because it just doesn't fit with everything else. So it's going on the Patreon. Patreon is going to be $1 a month. $1 a month.
That was... Could we make,
that's as low
we
as
couldn't
I
make
could
it any lower.
I tried. I wanted it to be 1 cent, and it couldn't be that low. So it's $1 a month. What we're gonna to make this enticing, because it is just us, and people probably don't really want to pay for content.
No, we thought
we
love animals. Let's do something. We love animals, and we thought, what? Because we were like, well, we can't just take the money because obviously that's just selfish. And
yes.
Even though we are like that, we thought,
very.
What's a worthy cause? And Jack said, or maybe I said,
you said,
tigers. Let's adopt a tiger.
We're going to adopt a tiger. So we're saying it's $20 a month to adopt a tiger. So what we're going to say is, if we get 5 patrons, $5 a month.
And we'll hook for the rest of it.
We'll hook the rest of it. We're going to adopt a tiger. I'll put the on the screen right now. I'll put the website and where we're going to get it and stuff. If we get 5 patrons, me and Oz will make the rest up, and we're going to adopt a tiger. We're going to get a little tiger that sits in the back. You guys can name him. And on the Patreon's not just going to be giving us $1. There is going to be content on there.
Yeah.
The rest of this podcast that doesn't have the video will be on there. There's a bit of extra stuff that we were just talking shit. So on the Patreon, it's going to be extra content. And if we get 5 patrons, $1 a month, $12 a year, we're going to adopt a tiger. And you guys are going to help us name him. That's going to be our boy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for watching this very short, poor episode this week. We love you all. The Patreon link is right here and in the description. It's $1 a month. It's going to a worthy cause. That's it.
Let's adopt this tiger.
See you later, guys.